Hey, what's up, y'all? So there has been an interesting trend going on recently where Microsoft and Sony have been putting their games onto other consoles. Well, Microsoft has been putting it onto like everything recently. Sony has been mainly PC, although Horizon is on the Nintendo Switch. So the Lego version is on Nintendo Switch. But Microsoft has been putting their games day and date, the day it comes out, onto PC, onto I believe Nintendo Switch has a few. Sounds like they're going to be supporting Nintendo Switch too, and the PlayStation 5, which is going to get Indiana Jones and some other games as well. And there has been kind of cause for debate, like should there be console exclusives nowadays in 2025? I've actually always been a big fan of console exclusives. There was this term when I was growing up called killer app. In other words, killer application. And this basically means a game that will sell a system by itself, like Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, Halo, Gears of War, um, Spider-Man, Last of Us, Uncharted, just to name a few on what killer applications are. Those games we're going to sell the system. Otherwise, if they don't have those games, what's the point of buying the system? And that is why exclusive were so important back growing up. And to me, I thought that was very special. That made the console special. And that made the console wars a lot of fun. I remember debating on with because initially I was exclusive to Nintendo, and then eventually I got a PlayStation, and then I got Xbox 360. But it was just I found it a lot of fun playing console exclusives exclusively on that one console, and those sold the system. Now I have a Nintendo Switch. I'm going to get a Nintendo Switch too, and my main reason is for Nintendo consoles. Because what's the point of getting a Nintendo Switch, especially one that's much weaker than other consoles, if it doesn't have the console exclusives? Same thing for the PS5. I got a PS5. I got a pretty good gaming PC. I got a PS5 just for the PlayStation games. Spider-Man, Naughty Dog games, Ghost of Tsushima, well, now Ghost of Yote, Wolverine, Spider-Man 2. Did I say Spider-Man 2 right? Anyway, the PlayStation exclusives is the main reason why I got a PS5. Otherwise, what's the point? I would never have gotten a PS5 if it wasn't for the console exclusive, if it went day and date. So, like for Xbox, haven't gotten an Xbox since the Xbox 3. Actually, the Xbox 360 was the only Xbox console that I've gotten. And it feels like to me, at least from my opinion, that the Xbox brand is slowly dying. I Since their games have been brought day and date to the PC, I feel the name itself and the brand itself is slowly dying since a lot of people, and if you look at the sales, the Xbox One sales, the Xbox Series X and S sales have not quite. Um, I don't know if it's doing more than on pace to do more than the Xbox One, but it's doing much less than the Nintendo Switch and the PS5. And some could say maybe PS5 is a better console. I think it has to do with the exclusives. Now, can you imagine how well the Xbox would do if it had Indiana Jones exclusive, uh, Starfield exclusive, Hi-Fi Rush exclusive? Um, I'm trying to think what else is coming out this year. Avowed exclusive, Doom exclusive. A lot of people would get the Xbox, and the Xbox fans would have something more to brag about, at least in my opinion. Maybe this is something that they're proud of, that they can also play it on Xbox and their PC and streaming, which is I think that's a great idea. I'm not going to lie. That's a great idea. But for me personally, as a fan, I really like that about the console wars was each game console has their exclusive. Each console you'll need to buy it in order to play certain games. And I loved it. I don't know if that's better for gaming now. And of course, the gaming landscape has changed since then. But that was what made part of the gaming console wars special. And anybody that wanted PC would play the third party games on the PC, on their powerful PC. And that really I'm sure that was expensive. That's very expensive. Um, but I really enjoyed it, and I think, and that's probably one of the reasons why Nintendo, their consoles are so popular, especially the Nintendo Switch. I would argue that the Nintendo Switch is Nintendo's best console in terms of exclusives, like Luigi's Mansion 3, Pikmin 4, Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, in my opinion, best of all those franchises. Splatoon 3 as well. At least a single player. I really like the single player. The Xenoblade Chronicles. I mean, I think they've had a fantastic Bayonetta 3. I think they had an absolute um, fantastic generation. And the reason why Nintendo, oh, Smash Bros. Ultimate, how can I forget that? And how can, and the reason why it got the Switch sold so well was because of the console exclusives. And who would buy a Nintendo Switch if it wasn't for the exclusives? People always say they're going to play it on an emulator. Um, and if you could play it on those games on PC, would that be awesome for us? Sure, but let's be honest, the system would not sell if it didn't have those console exclusives. And maybe Microsoft, maybe in the end, Microsoft is doing great because of it. But man, I don't see the point of getting an Xbox if since they're not bringing any exclusives to their consoles. Personally, my opinion, but maybe somebody like the console, maybe some have different opinions on this. I really love console exclusives. I think it makes the console wars fun, and I think it gives you a reason to buy those consoles. Otherwise, why not just go PC only? But yeah, that's just my opinion. What do you think? Do you like console exclusives? Do you rather everything go third party? Do you rather that everything just be on the PC, day and date on the PC? Because even with PlayStation, it's still you have to wait like a year for it to come on the PC. Um, but yeah, let me know what you think in the comments section below. We all have different opinions. Some are going to agree with me, some are going to disagree with me, some are going to agree with me and have different opinions on it, though. So yeah, I think it's cool to see what other people think. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.